What's happening? What's good, everybody? Welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, joined tonight by my AEW Dynamite broadcast partner, the one, the only, the tired one in blue, the man they call Derek.
Yo.
We are going to bring you guys a review for AEW Dynamite, August 14th, 2024. Also talk about the latest news when it comes to AEW. Very interested to get into some of the thoughts, some of the stuff we talked about last week, has some developing things going on with it. I'm interested to hear what you thought of Dynamite tonight. Did it deliver for you? Did it show up for you? I heard a lot of criticisms last week about the Dynamite show. We kind of gave it like a barely a pass. I'm interested to see how this week turns out and how many people felt about it. With that being said, get ready to buckle up. Shout out to my guy Montezi for the EPW intro. We're about to do this, and let's get it.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
All right, first we're gonna be your little rundown center here. AEW All In and All Out. There is a pay-per-view double pack on Triller TV. If you want to save yourself some money, this is going across many different platforms here. You can get those. They have a double pack right here, and you can see the places where it's not available on the bottom, but they do have it, and I think it is well worth your time to get in and definitely check this out. Well worth it. We're going to be watching on Triller. I'm not going to front. I know we promote Triller a lot, but I think it's the better way to go.
It's the bee's knees.
That's right. Don't forget, if you are in the New York City area, you can go to AEW Grand Slam. Tickets are on sale right now for the show Wednesday, September 25th. Those are usually fun. Darby Allin guaranteed a world title shot at this show, no matter who is the champion. You may want to check that one out, folks. I'm just saying.
Fire. Oh, my people.
Bust a bust. Great hip hop name.
That is one of the best names out there.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best.
They were just talking about who had the best hip hop names, and Busta Rhymes was like one of the first ones I heard. I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good name. Someone said Too Short. Another one, just raw names, man. Wrestle Dream for those on the West Coast. Shout out to my guy Jesse from the Pro Wrestling Shoot. He copped his tickets. Wrestle Dream Saturday, October 12th in Tacoma, Washington, at the Tacoma Dome. Tickets went on sale on the 12th. Pre-sale is today, and they're regularly going to be on sale Friday for those interested in going to the show. Check it out. That's all I'm going to say about these things here. But enjoy the show, man. You know, that's the best thing I could say.
Right.
Let's get into who's in the chat, and let's show some love to everybody who is in here. Sir Quills, what up, Quills? He says, what up, Conrad, Derek, chat, your boy, Sir Quills is back to enjoy my two favorite bros, Brother Conrad, Brother Derek, for yet another AEW Dynamite review. Let's get into it. Hashtag EPW, hashtag
Trash Dookie.
Yeah, I got to give you guys that one. That's definitely you too. My boy Mike from The Rock, he said, what up, fellas? OTC. He's acknowledging that tribal chief. The tribal chief. He said AEW is awesome. Nice, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Mike. Clown says, evening, everyone. GCW tonight. Haven't even watched AEW. Appreciate that, Clown. What's going on in the world of GCW? You got to let me know. Send me a message on Twitter or something. Let me know what's happening with them. I haven't watched GCW in a minute, besides like highlights and reading what happened on Twitter. Matt Lopez says, good evening. Hope you all had a good Wednesday. We hope you had a good Wednesday too, Matt.
Yes, sir.
Yo, shout out to Fight 2 Live. What's good? He said, let's freaking go.
Yeah, you remember that clothing line?
What?
LFG?
No. Remember LFO? New Kids on the Block. Yeah, don't be saying that Eminem version. You out of here.
Right. That's exactly what was coming out, too.
Fight 2 Live said, I was waiting on one of the big announcements. I think Tony's announcements are coming in the future. I think that's about that. Matt says it right here. It's about that television. I think it's the media rights deal and what's going to be associated with it. We're hoping pay-per-views on Max.
Come on.
I'm hoping he's got some more bread to sign some people, maybe upgrade production,
Come
creative,
on.
video games. If you give him enough, we'll see what happens with it.
Come on, bring it. Let's go.
Consider expanding, Tony. But he needs the bread first, and we need to have it signed. Don't believe anything until you see signed, sealed, and delivered by Tony. Same thing in sports. Don't believe that trade till it's signed.
Right.
We all remember what happened with what was it, DeAndre Jordan? When he thought he was going to the Mavs.
Yeah.
Yikes. We don't want that. No. Fight 2 Live says, I think it's Australia and Shane. Fight 2 Live, are you a big proponent for the Shane McMahon coming into AEW? I know that talk is quieted down, but I'd love to hear your opinion. XG Dub says, yo, what's good, XG Dub?
Yo.
Appreciate you guys. Deanna said, it dragged, felt like 3 hours. And hello, everyone. What up, Deanna?
Hello.
Hub says, what up, brother Conrad? What up, my guy Derek? I pray all is well.
My guy Hubs.
All is well, Hubs, man. Appreciate you. Me and Sean host a show every Monday at live at 6:05 on the Superstation. We are over here on Everything Pro Wrestling, doing Clash of the Podcast. That you get a little bit of WWE. You might get some TNA. You get a mixture of different promotions in there. Like to incorporate some more stuff in there, but we always keep the content fresh. 102, I'll say this, episode 102 this week, one of our best episodes, I think. Me and Hub definitely linked up and brought some old school connections into it and made some comparisons. Really good episode. John G, the king of R&B.
John G.
What's good? He says, hey to both of us. Appreciate you. Let me see here. Doug, teach him how to Dougie. Oh, yeah, you and Doug had the Dark Order thing. I forgot that. Miss Dynamite, still awake for the recap. Evening, Conrad and Derek. What's good, Doug? What's good?
What's up?
Mike from The Rock says, don't believe the hype. A couple massive elephants in the room, Hub says. Hook needs to enroll in a promo school ASAP. That was like his first promo, though, that he really got the mic and got to speak.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut the kid a break here. No shade, just being real. 2, did Claudio call himself blank? I did not hear that.
I don't think he did.
I don't recall him saying that, but Claudio was trying to like fly through that promo a little bit, and then he started talking about he wanted the real Rainmaker.
Right.
So, yeah. Let me see here. Shane should replace Christopher Daniels on Dynamite, and Shane is in charge of ROH and Rampage.
Mm.
Now, when you say in charge, do you mean on screen or do you mean behind the scenes? John G says, I am playing AEW Fight Forever, Conrad and Derek. I hope you're enjoying Fight Forever. Enjoy. I think it's a fun game.
It is.
Justice for Shida. She lost to Sloppy Mone. Oh, my goodness. Yo, the Mercedes Mone shade has been hard lately. What did she do to everybody? What did she do?
Man, I don't know, bro. I couldn't put my finger on it if I could really put my finger on it. I couldn't.
Let's jump in, man. Let's waste no time here. The opening contest for tonight was Mercedes Mone, Hikaru Shida. CEO. We start off with this, Derek. I was looking forward to this. I thought it was a lot of fun to get into what I thought was going to be a fine match. I saw a lot of people complaining online, why is Shida getting the shot? And you know what? You're not fully wrong with it either to be upset about that. I get it. Like, people think that I make these comparisons to the other companies just as a way like, oh, you're miserable. Oh, you got to complain about these things.
Right.
And it's not just that. it's the point of I want people to realize the things that other people are saying and doing and realize like how ridiculous it is. And I'm also trying to point out that there are people in this community that are trying to badmouth this company any way that they can and dance around people that are their friends that are in said company.
That they are.
This is where I want you guys to smarten up when it comes to some of this stuff. And I know a lot of you get it. And if you're here watching, I don't think you're an AEW hater. Why would you be watching a Dynamite review if you hate the show?
Right.
I know people will come in here. Most of those people just leave a dislike and then bounce because they don't want to argue about stuff.
Right.
Fine. Great. Dandy. Cool. I thought this was a fine match. I think that Shida has been the ace of the women's division, someone that has always been reliable. And I thought that they had a solid encounter here.
Absolutely. I feel that Shida getting the title shot, I'm good with it because we all know it's not going to be Shida really wrestling for the title. You know what I mean? Like it's not that type of match where we can sit there and say, all right, either Shida wins or Mercedes wins. You know what I mean? It's not that match. It's that same kind of match where we're looking at Randy Orton versus Gunther.
You know what? I ain't gonna compare tonight.
No. I'm just saying, like the statute of limitations here. Like we know Randy isn't getting that title, but why does he deserve that title shot?
Never say never, bro. They might be trying to get him to catch up, and then the big payoff's that match with him and Cena. Winner gets the record.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't want them to do that for the record, but I think he has a better chance of beating Cody than Gunther. Being honest,
he's hands down,
but
beating Cody.
Sean has the quote here. Claudio said, "You got 99 problems, and this B is number one." Claudio, we know where you were going with that, but nah. Listen, English ain't Claudio's number one language, but right. I understood that when you posted the quote. I didn't hear this though, honestly. Like
I missed it. I didn't hear it either.
Yeah, I was moving around during this. I'm not gonna front. I was trying to pay more attention to the commentary team than I usually do. I promise you, you could blame past companies for this. I definitely can tune out commentary like that when it comes to pro wrestling. Yeah. I will shut them off and not even listen to what they're saying because they're talking nonsense half the time. Nobody likes her swagger. Mone chose AEW over WWE and their butt hurt. Wow. Rob says call out names. No. You know who it is. There's a bunch of them. There's way too many to even name all of them. But you know who doesn't like them. You see their names on the constant criticism, and then you never hear criticism about anything else. Nothing else. This is the only place with problems, I promise. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. Deanna says, I'm not a hater, but I can't deny what my eyes saw. Very good opening match. Will always be a fan of Shida. Yeah, I love Shida. AEW's quality pro wrestling programming. Tonight was Bret Hart versus 1-2-3 Kid for the WWE title. We know Bret / Mercedes is going to win, but 1-2-3 Kid Shida put in a great match. Do your homework. There we go.
Right.
Don't take it as a slight when someone simply doesn't like what you like. No. But I'm not taking it as a slight. I'm just interested as to what people thought of this match. I thought it was okay. My issues are with the aftermatch stuff for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hubs is spitting facts. That's true. They did a whole tribute to that match with someone who we never mention anymore in the company, and Darby Allin. All Out 2021, if you guys want to look it up. Mercedes ended up getting a huge assist from Camille in this one. Camille, what's up with Camille's big ass boots? I don't want them joints catching nobody with big boots. Ooh-wee. Them boots are real big.
Oh my God.
Them boots were working tonight.
Boots were made for walking.
Camille sent Shida flying back. She gets in the ring. She gets hit with the moneymaker. Here comes Dr. Britt Baker's theme. The doctor will see you now. Camille's waiting at the top of the ramp, waiting for her to come out. So we're like, okay, she's coming.
Right.
Britt Baker didn't run out. Britt Baker, like, I don't want to say strolled. She had a little pep in her step, but I was like, why is Britt Baker not moving that fast? And then she tried to put the glove on. I was like, this is taking way too long for what it needs to be. Get in the ring, go get her. And listen, I know you're not a pro wrestler. You're not this, you're not that. But I think that they could have tried to like get right into it, and it wouldn't have been so awkward, because then it was like, well, Mercedes, run or leave if you're going to bail. Yeah. And she had to kind of sit there and wait. But these things happen. And like I said, some of these things it's just pro wrestling. You kind of got to let it go.
Absolutely.
And her finisher. So she goes to put in the lockjaw. She has the glove on. And when she's on top of her, I think Camille thought it would be easier to pull her from underneath. The problem was once Mercedes was underneath it, it was hard to pull it because Britt's locked into you. Right. So they ended up having to do where she pushed Britt Baker off and then pulled her off.
Right.
So it'll be fine. I still think this match is going to be fine at the show.
I think it will be. I think, I don't know. I sometimes I feel like the fans are at a standstill with both of them right now. Like, I feel like Britt Baker came back. We enjoyed the comeback, but then all of a sudden it just kind of got.
I think the suspension hurt the storyline with the whole MJF stuff. Yeah. I think it stagnated it, and now you've got 2 weeks to build to it, and it's like, well, we don't really have much time to do this, and I don't know if the goal was to not have each other like hit your finishers or whatnot. Like, I think it's going to be a fine match still. I think people are going to be surprised at how well this match does.
Yeah, oh yeah. I definitely think it'll be good. I just think it's the return, but the return didn't bite the way that it needed to.
Yeah. Hold on. Fight 2 Live says Camille and Chris Stander are both, I don't know if that's supposed to be cold or if that's a monster, but I know they're both heels, but still. Mone turned around too fast. No. Go back and rewatch it. Watch how long it takes. Britt Baker walked through the crowd. I thought it was Kevin Nash. Like, I was like, hey, yo, what are we doing? I'm here for the surprise attack. And I only say this because I just saw, what did I watch? Someone had highlights of it, I think, on Twitter or something. And it was when Nash powerbombed Punk at SummerSlam. And I was like, dog, I saw Kevin Nash in the corner, and then Punk's like on the apron. I'm like, I already saw him. But when you're watching it, I first didn't notice that. But when you're looking at it, then you're like,
right,
he's right there.
Right.
So now you're just waiting for it. And I was just dying laughing. Her coming up, walking up, and then trying to put the glove on the apron, that's what took too long. Instead, she should have just gotten the ring, tried to put it on. If she wasn't going to even latch it on, what did you need the glove for?
Right. You wasted a lot of time for no reason.
Yeah. And then, I think either that or they should have just had Camille boot her again and then do that.
Because that was definitely awkward. Like, just to see, like, get a move on.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Camille beat that fan like it was China or WWF 1996, as if she was Crush and the fan called her Jailbird. Yo, remember that? Yo, WWE was wilding, bro, back then.
Yeah, they were.
Wilding out, bro. Forgot about that. Rob's favorite, Crush. Original Nation member for the record, too. We get a recap of last week's Backstage Brawl that kind of show what happened with Hangman and Jarrett and how they got into it, and Lethal got into it with them. And then we're backstage, and they're interviewing Jarrett and Lethal. Not much is said before here comes Hangman again, popping people in the head with the mics, hitting Jay Lethal in the baldy. You don't do that to bald people. I was rooting for Jay Lethal in this one. I'm not going to front. They go out and they start brawling. Listen, this is what it was going to be.
You know what? I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not.
My man Jay Lethal, he gave us a good matchup here, but Lethal ended up having to put over Hangman Page. Hangman Page ends up getting the win. Victory with the buckshot lariat. It was what it was supposed to be. I still feel like Hangman's so focused on Swerve that nothing else matters.
Right.
I don't know what Hangman's going to be doing at All In. I don't know if he's going to be in that gauntlet because I feel like anyone who's not on the card should probably be in the gauntlet who we're not thinking of.
It should.
But at the same token, though, I wouldn't be mad if we got a Hangman Jarrett match. Let Jarrett go out there on the biggest stage one last time. Double J finessing this run. This is finesse Double J.
You know what? You know what? I can get behind that. I can definitely get behind that. The Double J has done a lot for us just as a whole for wrestling. Like as a whole, he's done a lot. He's brought a lot of joy and he's brought a lot of devastation. Those guitar shots, peace of love, resistance.
Yeah, let them go out there. Let them just have a brawl or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Something like it don't even have to be like a full-fledged match. Like just get out there
and start fighting.
And just start fighting, and then just Hangman just like, all right, had enough of you.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're in the casino gauntlet as well.
Dude, just let them scrap it out. I think if you look, because Jeff Jarrett at this point in time where he stands with the whole Owen Cup and everything, I feel like that frustration is built. So he's not even in the mood to even wrestle. I'm in the mood to actually fight. You know what I mean? So let's have a quick brawl.
Them Double J punches. Yo, Double J and Bret Hart probably had the best punches in the game.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Bro.
And we gotta include Jerry Lawler. them nasty punches. They coming in with them, ready to make you feel them. Fight 2 Live says they're keeping Mone safe. I'm nothing wrong with that either. Ferg says, what up, fellas? After tonight, Mina is must-see for me. I feel Hangman is going to cost Swerve the title. Could be, T-Ferg. Could be. He's been waiting for his biggest moment just to poo-poo on that moment. Jocelyn says, popping in, claim to fame on ABC has my full attention. Why both of y'all looking slim over there? I have lost a little bit of weight, but
I've only lost a couple pounds.
I'm trying to I gotta muscle back up. I just took my weight like a couple hours ago, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta muscle back up here. We'll be doing it though. Fight 2 Live says Hangman should win the title at All Out. I think that depends on your perspective. Is he gonna win or is he not? We'll see. It depends. I think we're getting Swerve and Hangman no matter what. Is it for the title is the question.
Yes.
Mike says slap nuts. Haven't heard that in a minute. Let them have a moment. Cray, what's good? What's happening, brother? Appreciate you. Getting back into it. MJF Will Ospreay video package. They show MJF going up against Michael Aku at Rev Pro, defending his AEW All-American Championship. First off, if you guys didn't watch this, MJF came out and cut a promo and recited Real American throughout the promo. This is cheap heat, Max. This is cheap heat. How dare you? How dare you? He hit the Tiger Driver, and he went to go hit it on his manager. Will Ospreay comes out, loud pop, really good stuff. This match, I think it's got the hype. I think a lot of people are interested to see what happens this time. I don't know if it goes the full. We got 58 minutes last time. I don't think it's going to go as long this time, but I do think that it's going to be magnificent.
Oh yeah, just the small chemistry that they've had without actually like really. Well, no, they wrestled before, didn't they?
I think that was the first time I saw them wrestle. If they have wrestled before this, beats me.
So let's just say, for argument's sake, this would be the first time that they wrestle against each other, and you have.
Well, are you talking about the Dynamite match, or they wrestled then?
No. I mean like wrestled before AEW period.
Okay.
But I do think I know this is going to be a match that will probably it'll be a match that we can't deny putting on the awards list.
Okay, so you think this is a match of the year contender potentially?
Yeah, I definitely do feel that way. I don't know. It's just something telling me like, hey, yo, this match is about to be straight fire for no reason.
Matt said MJF was wilding wearing the red and yellow. Yeah, he was wearing the Mega Powers. He was coming out looking straight up like Hogan and Mach. I was like, what is this, bro? What? Stop right now. All Out. Brian wins with help from Hangman versus Swerve at from Hangman Swerve versus Hangman at All Out. That would be a good story. Ooh. Interesting, Deanna. Interesting. Pac claims he wants his number one contendership. Pac looked mad. I ain't gonna front. He was like, I'm the number one contender. And at All Out, he will face the winner between Swerve and MJF in 2 weeks at All Out Saturday, September 7th in Chicago. That's going to be a banger. I don't care who he faces.
Pac can deliver on all fronts. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That match is going to be very, very heated. And you got to get out of his face.
I missed the Lucha Bros too. I was just thinking about. I was like, Death Triangle. That was Derek's squad, man. We'll see. They haven't been on TV. We're gonna get more into them in a little bit here. I promise you. Following up from that, we got a Darby Allin video package. I thought this was very underrated. Darby when this was done, I told Derek, I'm like, I want Darby Allin to win.
There is no reason why he does not win. After that promo, he has to. And not even just because of that, because I can't stand Jack Perry. So
I need the Cameron jacket with Darby. Killer Cam. Ice like Winnipeg. Jimstone Flintstones. You can say I'm friends with Fred.
My China's white.
Yo,
they call it white China.
Yo, true story. I'm gonna tell you guys a rap story. I usually don't ever talk about rap. So when me and Derek used to rap, we had all our own stuff. So it was kind of self-produced. Well, Derek had it, I should say. I'm kind of fronting out here. But when we had all that stuff to do the rapping, right? When I used to mess up, Derek knew, and I would just start rapping like Cameron instantly after. Oh my goodness. It would be so hilarious. I'm like, I messed up the line that I was supposed to say. Because sometimes you're trying to do like a line and you have to keep up and make sure it sounds good.
Right.
And some of the time, and Derek's telling you like, no, you should frame it like this. It'll sound better when you say it like this. So we'll be in there doing it. And I'll be like, I just messed up the line he told me to say. And I'll be like, hey, ma, it's going down. Tomato, potato. You know my motto. He's like, all right, dude, get out. And I'm like, all right. It was good times.
It was, man. I miss making music, bro. But today's music is just.
What's today got to do with the music we're making? But I also feel old.
That's why. Like I don't think that the mentality that we have, I don't think it would fit.
Yeah, people would definitely like old heads. We get that now in wrestling. I don't even want to hear that half the time.
Right, exactly.
Let's hear a freestyle. Oh no. Those are not for free, my friend. Those are not for free. Actually, it helped me pay for college too. I'll tell you another cool story. The CD, the mixtape we sold, actually helped me pay to get back into school. So, see, good money was done good.
Yes,
and it helped me get back in.
We made good music. It's just we had to stop because it's not the fact that we fell out of love with music. We fell out of love with the direction that the music was going. We knew we weren't going to fit. Like if this was like 1985, 80 between like 87, we definitely would have been signed flat out.
Derek wanted to make chingy music, and yeah, I was trying to make the songs for the ladies. Derek used to get mad every time I was writing a rap. Stop writing these songs, bro. Stop writing these love songs.
What is the man was good for a love song.
One day we can deep dive into it. When we do Q&As, and I know Derek hasn't been on one in a minute, that's when you guys should ask us this stuff. We got funny stories about a lot of stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
All in. Brian wins by DQ. What? That way Swerve doesn't lose the belt, but Brian doesn't retire. Not a DQ though in the main event of your biggest show. Hell no. I can't go for that.
I like the idea, but that's a
yeah, no, bro. I'm throwing garbage if I'm in that crowd. Like I paid how much money for this ticket? Fightful Select is saying that those big AEW announcements, at least one of them, could be made this week. Ooh.
Let's go.
All right, $5, please. Where's E at when you need him to say that? He'll come in real quick. Pac versus Ospreay could easily be the all-out main event. It could be. And if you've never seen Pac versus Will Ospreay, yo, you don't even know, bro. So good. I need one of those announcements now. My nerves are bad. You'll get it soon, fight. You'll get it soon. That was crazy. Let's hear a freestyle. Throws tomatoes at that rap. Boo! Don't you dare. Can't disrespect Cameron.
Nope, not at all.
Nah, Derek and Rob and them know. Yo, chill, Rob. Rob definitely quoting lines in there. What up, E? LL Cool J and Chingy. Yo, chill. So Derek, we were both good at different things when it came to the rap stuff. Derek was good at like laying out how it should be and how it will sound. Derek's not going to give me the bars that I need to say, but Derek will say you should say it like this because it'll flow better. I was the dude who came in. I'm like, all right, well, we organized this CD. We ain't going to have all these songs about this, and this, and only this. Because I know some people, that's all they can rap about. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear it skeeting in the truck, making moves in the dirt and all that. No. You got to have some songs for the ladies. Right. You got to have a song that tells some stories. You got to have a song that does this. You got to have a song that does that. You need the banger intro, some skits in between, the outro, and you don't come in with songs like less than 12 on the CD. I hate when you buy a CD and you get less than 12 songs. I'm like, yo, who put this out? Right. Hot trash, bro. These songs ain't $2 a piece, bro.
Right. Trash dookie. Although I will say, to this day, I will say our best song is the song that we told the story on.
The one I wrote? Yeah. Yo, see, I wrote that pretty good. I wrote I sandwiched. That was the bread. And then you had to come in with the...
Yo, I was in the middle.
You had to come in with the beef. Pause. Play. Ain't nothing wrong with the love song. Mike knows $5, please. Rob, I'm not putting up my... Rob definitely snitching on me about one of my lines. Yeah, and also some of my punchlines I would definitely be canceled for today. Oh yeah, like absolutely. Straight up. Like if I ever go for political office, I'm cooked. Oh yeah, I'm cooked. Someone's gonna be like, "I happen to have this from LimeWire, sir. Blue Frostwire is still up, and I found your album." My bad.
Yeah, I got a few lines on there too. They'd be like, "Hold on, my guy."
Come here, gotta talk to you. Kyra Derek freestyle over Malibu's Most Wanted. Oh yeah. A lot of people would assume that too. I've done battle raps too before, like even some, and I don't win them all, I promise you, but I've done some battle raps where I've got some people pretty good. Right. Do some country rap right now, and you can make some money.
Well, that's true.
Nah, I ain't trying to be Jelly Roll and Kid Rock and all them. I stay loyal to the hip hop game. Right. Can't do that, man. Exactly. Can't do that.
And the funny thing about it is he used to rap longer than I ever rapped. Like I used to be that dude just like all right, trying to lay it down and then him and a couple other people like, hey, yo, D, just let it flow. And I'm like, all right, cool. And it was like, boom. And then we started going.
Crazy, I need to hear some of these songs. Trey, you better get ready to put yourself back in like 04 to 07 hearing this. I need to hear it. You know, my little brother's producer. I've listened to some of your brother's produced content that you sent me. It's good. Really good. Back to this. Darby Allin gets beat down by Jack Perry. Sorry, all this because of that dang pink jacket.
Right.
Jack Perry and him get into it, and he takes him backstage. He traps him in between a garage. Jack Perry's just trying to be Raven. We've all figured out. Right. And he gets like one of the I don't know if it's called the chest. What do you call those things? The chest that they have backstage to move stuff. Roller.
Yeah, I used to know the name for it.
Suitcase, I guess, like a roller suitcase where you put like the cords.
Yeah, it's like a suitcase, but there's a name for it. I can't remember it, but yeah, he took one of those and was trying to like make a smoothie out of that brain of his.
Yeah, well, he was trying to get him. The poor staff ended up catching some L's with some punches to the face and elbow, but Jack Perry challenged Darby to a coffin match, and I was like, that's wild.
Yes, it is wild, but I definitely feel
we'll go with Crate. I'll take Crate, Deanna.
Yeah.
When I think Crate, though, I think of the wooden ones. You gotta remember, I'm old here.
Right. I definitely feel like this was the appropriate match to have.
Production
there
Crate,
we go.
Better.
Production Crate.
There, I'll take that. You and Deanna, you guys get credit. Darby gonna put Jack Perry in a coffin. put him in a coffin. Just go right back into it. Do your thing. It's been a while since we got to say that. I just realized that. Chest hurts a little bit too.
Yeah.
Got that. Starting to get some chicken chest. So it happens when you lose weight, folks.
Right.
So yeah, I'm with it. I think that's good for the TNT championship match. Or add some steps. Mariah May cuts a promo over Toni Storm. We got to see that. Too. I liked it a lot. And yeah, like Mariah May did a good job with it, and it faded right into her. And I just told Derek, there's something about her aura that I like. Like there's just something about her that gives off. And I'm going to say some inappropriate words possibly that people may not like, but I'm going to be honest. There's something about her that gives off this. She's glamorous, and yeah, I know that's her name, but also sexy. Yes. It just comes off as like, but she's also like the bad person in a movie.
Yes.
That you're like, oh, I don't like you.
She gives you that that villainous
Poison Ivy.
Like Poison Ivy or like
Oswalda. Is that gonna make people mad? Y'all gonna cry about that? that Cape Crusader's dope, by the way. Go watch that show.
You know what? I actually liked it. I was a little worried about it when they announced it. I actually like it. I think is it anywhere close to the old version? Absolutely not.
It's one season,
but it still ain't gonna be close to the old version.
You hating right now?
I'm just saying.
You hating right now?
I'm just saying.
Hating hard, yo, Derek, the number one. Matt, put it up. Number one player hater in the world. Matt said he thought Mariah May did a great job with this promo. I legit think she's gonna win.
You know what? I think it's
Cruella. Someone said that's a good one. Yo, you gotta chill, Tony Schiavone Jr. You gotta chill.
I definitely feel like you have to drag this out. Not too long, but I think it has to go to the part where Toni Storm goes crazy, and she comes out of that. She goes into that second act, we'll say, of being away from what she normally is, and then going absolutely crazy.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm laughing at something that Fight 2 Live said, and I'm in the silly mood. I can tell now. E says, "Damn, D, you gonna compare it 1-to-1 to the greatest show ever?" Yeah, come on, Derek. I told you that's kind of hating, bro.
Nah, bro. Listen, you got the joke.
Crazy said she's definitely a villain in a movie, James Bond villain, who doesn't reveal as the villain till the end.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, she played her the whole time. Not in this era, no one will say. And then he put, when I read it as Key and Peele skit. As soon as I read it, Fight 2 Live. Tony's charismatic when WWE not slamming pies into her face on SmackDown.
True.
Derek is the undisputed player hater world champion. Someone just bought one of those shirts. Shout out to whoever did that. Thank you as well. So it looks like May be a villain, but it's really Tony. No, I don't think it's going to be a double swerve. I think people like Tony.
No, I think people like Tony, but I think the second act of Tony's character, she has to go insane.
I think she is insane right now.
No, I mean like she's on the verge, but I think she's got to go like over the edge now.
Oh, Derek doesn't think it. I think she already is. She's lost her mind.
I haven't seen it yet, bro.
Yo, so Dynamite, back to this. We get a 3-way for the number one spot in the Casino Gauntlet at All In. I don't know if this is favorable or not, but their Casino Gauntlets, it ends when someone finally gets a pin, so something crazy might happen here. Fun 3-way match until the ROH Tag Champs, Bennett and Taven, try to get down there to interfere. Briscoe and Ishii put a stop to the mess. Briscoe sets up a chair, dives to the outside. Funny spot where Roderick goes after Orange Cassidy. Orange sits down in the chair as a way to make him miss. Yo, whoever did that, shout out to you.
Yo, Orange is a funny guy, man. Yeah. Those you can't deny that he's a funny dude.
Yo, funny spot. Like I just forgot the chair was there, and he's just sat down. I was like, genius. And right when you think you know what's going to happen in the match, it gets into like the deep end of the match. Everybody's sweating. And then Orange Cassidy hits a crucifix on his friend Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly, stop listening to these people. He looked frustrated afterwards.
He did. He definitely did.
I think that turn's coming.
It definitely is. I think we've lost our pizza guy.
Let me see here. Octo Kitty Cat, what do you mean, E? Roddy. Cape Crusader will never be the original, is giving off AEW will never be WWE. Yo, wildin', bro. Wildin'. Mina will be the X Factor for that match. Whose side will she choose? That is also true.
Yes.
Mina cut a good promo tonight with Renee as well. I think I forgot to write that down. I don't remember when that happened, but yes.
God, I think it was like right after it.
Yeah, right after that promo. I think I missed that in here. Yes.
And you know what? For someone who
oh yeah, no, I had it right there and I missed saying it because I'm not reading my notes all the way, trying to jump through this. But yes.
Yeah, I definitely feel like she delivered a good promo.
Yeah. Issa ending the pay-per-view with the DQ. That's Gomez Helmsley booking. Let it go. Delayed Grats. What's good, Delayed Grats? Yo, shout out to Delayed Grats. Yo, Delayed. I want this to be said as well, man. Yo, shout out to Righteous Reg and Philip Lindsay from Grapsity on Fightful. I know those brothers. It seemed like Phil was just tired of people this week, man. And I know he said that, you know, you try and support every black wrestling podcast and you can't do it because someone's got to be an a-hole. And I know who he was referring to on several of those things. So my best to them. If you guys like us, check out Grapsity, check out Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. We put over black podcast over here, especially, well, the good ones, I'll say.
Right.
So make sure you're doing the right thing and shout out to them. And I met Delay Grants over there. So definitely a cool dude. There's a lot of cool people in that chat and I enjoy talking with them on Saturdays. So thank you. Don't say I never put anyone over. All right. Matt Lopez says, we want Mina. Yes. Yeah. I saw the Mina thirst was real online.
Yeah.
They were thirsty, looking for some scrum de leons. You know what I mean? Yo, big shout out to Delayed Grads. You ain't got to donate a super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Those super chats will get you answered right away. AEW doesn't need to be WWE. Just keep doing what they do well. Absolutely, man. And like I said, me and BJ, I've got BJ on here one time, man, and we were talking about like the state of AEW. I want to get BJ back, man. Maybe after All Out or something. Yeah, and get BJ back on here and just try to what happened? Like what's going on and what do we need to do after this? Like if it's momentum carrying, let's talk about it.
Right.
If it's this, it's that. I feel like they're gonna be in this position until a mistake is made. This is just me talking. Yeah. Until you're waiting now for a mistake or fatigue to set in on the momentum the other company has. Best example I gave the other day, me and Sean heard it once again, not on this podcast, Voices of Wrestling. I'm putting over another podcast with JD and Mike. And JD gave a great example, bro. Not that JD either. JD on Voices of Wrestling said, yo, 1989, which company had the better booking, WCW or WWF? It was WCW, but who drew more? Who had more momentum? WWF. The past years will catch up to you. Past problems will catch up to you and hurt you for a little bit. So they got to wait until they can get out of that rut, and that's fine. That's fine.
But the fact that you still have a TV deal and this is a major announcement coming up for a possible another big deal, I don't think you're behind. I think you're right there. You're just waiting for a past mistake to overshroud the said company so that you can make your glorious return, I guess.
Yeah. You listen, it's just waiting for the right moment to strike.
Exactly.
Free ads for a black podcast, no $5, please. I love when E says that. You are funny, E. Thank you for putting Hubs back in the chat. Facts. Rob, CJ wants yo, chill, bro. You got to chill tonight. You know what I mean? Yo, not JD from the sewer. Just for Derek. Well, no comment on that. Pro Wrestler Shoot says, what's good? Jesse, what's good, man? We talked about you in the beginning about the Tacoma Dome show, man. Looking forward to it. If you guys want to see Jesse, he'll be there. He'll be there. He'll be there having fun. What are you doing? I got you on camera doing this. What are you doing? What you doing right now? I caught you, buddy. 4K, bud.
4K.
4K, my friend. 4K.
4K, my guy.
Where were we with this? So Orange is number one in the Casino Gauntlet. I'm looking forward to that match. I think there's gonna be some surprises in there that we're not expecting.
It has to be.
Yeah, I can't wait for All In. All In's got some the cards looking pretty good.
You know what?
Looks fun. And I haven't even put up the updated one with the Casino Gauntlet in here. And I'm sure there's going to be a tag title match added. We're going to get into that in a second.
Dude,
looks fun.
Actually, wait a minute. Go back to that. If I had to put my matches in order right now.
Look at you.
If I had to put my matches in order of not how I feel this is going to turn out in my personal mind, how I feel like this is my order of best matches. So I'm going with.
So this is what's going to deliver.
To me.
Okay, go ahead.
To me.
Go ahead.
So I'm going with Tony and Mariah
as the best match of the night.
Yes.
I think the story's there for it. Absolutely. Out of all of these, I think that's the best story going into this.
Number 2, Will Ospreay and MJF.
Yes, I think that's going to be the match for in-ring.
Number 3. Shoot. This is tough because
how you have me pull this up and you weren't ready?
No. I'm ready. I'm just saying this is tough. I gotta go with heavyweight title match.
Yeah, Swerve and Daniels is gonna be good,
and then Darby and
that's just gonna be a car crash.
Yeah, and then Mercedes.
I think you might open with Mercedes and Britt.
No, I would open with Mercedes and Britt. I would definitely open with them, but I don't know. I just have a feeling that Mariah and Tony Storm is going to deliver beyond what I think it's going to deliver. I don't know. Like the atmosphere around that match is astonishing to me.
And you still got the Casino Gauntlet with the surprises. Who knows who's going to show up in that? Pro Wrestling Shoe says, yo, I'm so damn excited for that show. I'm glad you're going, bro. Like, have fun. I'm glad that there's still an affordable wrestling place for us to go, even though it's still kind of expensive compared to my youth, I'll say. But yeah, I'm glad you're having fun at those shows, bro. Like I said, me and Derek, so SmackDown's coming here in November. I just looked up the tickets. Exact same spot where we sat for Dynamite. I was on the first level. So when Moxley and them came out, you saw me. Yes. People said, yo, I see your bald head on there, bro. And I was like, yeah, that's me. So you saw me at the Buffalo show. We're out there. And then I looked up the tickets for SmackDown. Yo, the price difference is crazy. What did I say it was, bro? $328?
Something like
and
that,
some change?
Yeah.
When we went to Dynamite, $60. Big difference. But it's different each place, I would assume, man.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Hub said something worth noting. Really great thing to see two young brothers talk about pro wrestling with honesty, educated opinions. I wish great continued success for Conrad and Derek. Hubs, thank you. And same to you, bro. But like when it comes down to it, the opinions don't even matter. Like everyone's gonna think what they think at the end of the day. And some of it's just gonna be you're gonna have to be mad about it, player. Right. You know what I mean? And then other parts of it's like, oh, that was cool. I'm glad that happened that way.
Right.
And we all have to play that role sometimes. So yes, I love it. And I love when people come in here, even if it's differing opinions. I will not roast you for having a differing opinion. I may challenge you to defend that opinion, but I will not like get at you for it unless it's something that is super like whack. I won't do it. 5 matches. They only have half the card up. They're gonna have 6 on pre-sale. And I didn't put in there's a mixed tag match with Chris Statlander and Willow. I think Chris Statlander and Willow are going to get the big match for All Out.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got back-to-back pay-per-views, too. I say FWBD and go with Amazon. Does Amazon want wrestling, though? They've been spending bread like crazy for NBA and NFL.
Yeah, that might be a thorn in the side for them.
I know this is low-hanging fruit or like picking the number 1 seed at NCAA tournament, but I think the match of the night will be Swerve versus Danielson. Listen, we all 3 can pick different matches.
Oh, absolutely.
And you don't know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. Like, I don't know. For me,
is this card stronger than where we were last year? I know last year I was okay with it. I know like you and Sean were kind of No, you were more okay with it too,
Yeah,
I think. But I know Sean wasn't feeling as much last year. Is this card better this year?
I might have to say this card looks way better.
T Ferg, stick around and we're gonna get into that. I promise you, we're about to fly through the rest of these matchups. We go backstage with Claudio and Hubs. Let us know what Claudio had said earlier about 99 problems. You can look that up again if you want. Right. But I'm looking forward to this matchup for the match itself.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah, I think we need Rainmaker Okada. This can't be like I'm trying to be funny and I ain't taking no crazy tack bumps, Okada. I want Rainmaker in-ring wrestling.
Yes.
And let these two cook.
Yes.
Cook. And this match, I thought they might do it for All In. It's going to be on the Wales show next week. They're going to be in Wales. So they're across the pond. That match should slap.
This might be the match of the night for that show.
Yeah, we'll review it next week as well. We'll probably be giving our all-in predictions on that show. But insane, bro, insane. I'm looking forward to that match. Period. The Patriarchy are backstage with their trios titles. Kill Switch, aka Luchasaurus. No title still. Mother Wayne holds that title.
Oh, man, that's so great.
We find out that Christian, so if you didn't watch Collision, Christian screwed up the #1 contenders match. He was a referee in a turtleneck. Worst referee in attire since Danny Davis and Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam 97. Christian Cage, what are you doing? But he came out there with the fire turtleneck. And there was a double down, and Buddy Matthews got up, and Christian speared him, and then counted 10 and said they were both out. And he was like, "Listen, I called it right down the middle."
Right.
And they put a beat down on both teams afterwards.
Dude, that having a trios match between those 6 guys, I will say I don't believe, and y'all know I don't like trios matches at all. I definitely think this will be a clean trios match.
Well, we don't have the official match yet either. So is it House of Black? Are they gonna do like a 3-way trios? I don't know how crazy this is about to get.
If they do a trios match, I think it'll be clean. I don't think it'll be like out of control.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it'll be out of control. Now, I don't think it'll be out of control. I hope not.
Right?
Because you know me. The House of Black are my boys. I need one time for the one time. Devil's necktie.
Not happening, bro. Not happening, bro. How can you say that with what Rollins had on last weekend?
Ooh.
Yeah. We may have to do a top 5 of worst referee, special guest referee attires. Danny Davis is still going to be in there though for his attire when he used to wrestle matches, them daggone stripes.
Oh yeah.
Compare this presentation to how WWE. No comment, sir. No, you're trying to get me in trouble. Claudio is going to be over in CMLL with Kyle Fletcher for Grand Prix. Yep. Mox is going to let Christian get over on Renee. Yeah, Christian was disrespecting Renee tonight. Right. Go be a horrible mother. You're probably worse at that than you are interviewing. I was like, geez. Don't forget the ref stripe tactical neck. Need a trios match for D.
Nah. It has to be clean.
Conrad, you were wrong. Someone banned this man. No, I'm just kidding. I still think last year's show was good, though. Like, I don't think it was a bad show. I really think that it showed you, like, yo, this is what AEW really can do.
Yeah, I don't think it was a bad show, although I do think this coming show is going to be better.
HBK wore the windbreaker sweats at SummerSlam 97, bro. I know what I said. We know what we really wanted to see. You wanted them HBK short special. Pause. Play. Yo. Speaking of that, we get a little reference to that match actually tonight as well, if you guys were paying attention. Christian Cage says that Nick is going to wipe the face or beat what is it, the fatherless creepy loser Kip Sabian. Horrible. That'll be on the Dynamite card next week, I believe. And Shivani interviews Hook. We get to this. Hook comes out. He cuts a promo. I heard Sean, he was a little hard on Hook earlier about this promo. Was it his best? No, but I think you got to give Hook a chance to talk more.
Yeah.
He's got to get used to it. And Hook's a young kid. I still think there's a lot of time to get into it, find what he likes, what he wants to do.
Absolutely. And you got to give him a little bit more than what you normally give him.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's been the quiet, silent type too the whole time.
Right.
Like that's him, the mysterious. Like, look, it's the Batman symbol, guys. Like that's what they're leaning into with this. I thought what Hook said was fine. Jericho comes out and says he's not giving him a rematch unless he follows what he wants. Number one, he's not wrestling here tonight. He's waiting until we're at Wembley because Jericho's getting that payday. He needs to be on that show.
Right.
Also, he said that you're going to face Big Bill, and he said if you don't, what did he say? If you lose this time, you're not getting another FTW title shot. Win this belt, and then let's retire this bad boy because we don't need this championship anymore. I don't know if you guys feel that way. We're over it.
No, I feel that way. I get rid of that. It's over.
You said he was wearing shorts. Well, my bad. That when I think of Sean, I think of the ref shorts. All right. We don't care about those windbreaker pants that he came out in. Enough of that.
Right.
Enough of that. All in was great. All out was lacking, but not bad. I think that was one of those ones where I was like, yo, I thought a lot of people were gassing that show up, and I was like, yo, it was good, y'all, but it wasn't that great.
Right.
Those horrid shorts were at Judgment Day. I wish I could have unseen that. Hook signal graphic, never be the same again. Yes, he did say that. I don't know why, but I think Bobby Lashley will help Swerve win and start a new faction like the Hurt Business. I feel like Swerve's the star right now. Lashley could come in and make an impact, but I think Lashley be better starting his own thing.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Did y'all hear that crowd reaction? Derek, tell me I'm right. Admit it. See, this is where we got to start arguing with people now. Come on, we ain't saying that, man. I'm not going for this. I'm not. I hate it still.
I still hate it.
Yeah, Jericho with the Stooges. FTW, I am done with it. Let Hook win and give it back to Taz and let Hook chase the real titles. Yeah. The belts that we can eliminate from this company, let's do it. Like the Continental, merge that bad boy with the International and call it a day.
Boom.
Then it could be the International Continental Championship. Not saying you have to do that, but what I'm saying is merge those titles, put the lineage together, end it, cool. And then make that that G1 that they were doing, the Continental Classic, make that bad boy a reason to get the title shot at like Revolution.
Right.
That's what I say to do. The learning tree equals trash dookie. I did think All In last year was good, but this year has been better invested, story-driven matches. I will agree with that.
Yeah,
I was wrong when it came to that last year. Like this is much better build. I'll say
way better build than last year.
Let's see here. I'm going to say let the C2. Yeah. Matt agrees. 7 out of 10 All In on paper. Yes, it could get even better. Yeah, absolutely, Sean. Absolutely. Yeah, I will give you credit for that. Oops, I forgot. Flippity do here. We had the tag title match up next here. The Acclaimed jumped the Bucks before on the ramp. Bowens takes a lot of the heat in the match. We get a ref bump. FTR comes out to be the good guys and say, no, you're not going to cheat anymore with these low blows and use the belts. Matt Jackson spit in Dax's face, and that's a family man, and you just don't do that. He could take no more. Beats up the Young Bucks. That causes a rift between them. Yep. Christopher Daniels makes a match for Collision. FTR versus the Acclaimed. Winner gets number one contendership. I still feel like this is going to wind up being like a triangle match or three-way tag match for the tag titles.
It has to be because FTR has to be involved.
Yeah. They've kind of been put on the back burner a little bit. Yeah. We haven't seen them except for on Collision.
Right. So I think this is a way to get them back in the mix again.
Yeah. Bryan Danielson gets a video package on the show, Derek, for Green Day, Good Riddance. My wife was hating because she said she didn't like the song because of school. And I was like, well, that's hater, bro. That's hater. But this was fun, man.
Yeah. It
was fun. I loved it. It was really good. It just looking at the history of Bryan Danielson, love it.
Yeah. Great story behind everything. It's not much that you could say about it. It was just flat out great.
Right. A lot of people are agreeing with the triple threat. You don't talk about Superman's cape, but you don't talk about Dax's family. Yeah. Brian Dance, that video package made me wonder. I'm like, is this the end or is this just a reminder of how good he was?
Right. You can go both ways with that.
I got the Rock goosebumps right now. Goosebumps. I don't know what they're going to do with this. Swerve Wheeler Yuta. I'm going to keep this short and beautiful as well. Swerve wins via ref stoppage. I'm not going to lie. Swerve definitely could have just pinned this dude, and instead he got on top of him, made sure his arms were down, and just started molly-whopping this man. And the ref said, that's enough, done.
Right.
And Danielson gets in, and he's like, that's it, because Danielson and Yuta are on the same team, BCC. Swerve says he is going to make an example of him in 2 weeks in front of 50,000 people. Make sure you let him know that he is going to take care of him at the pay-per-view, and he's going to do it in front of his daughter to let her know too. And I was like, wow. Swerve was going kind of heel a little bit here. Yeah. And then he goes out the tunnel, him and Nana, and Danielson, as he's checking on him, Swerve ran in before his music could even stop playing, hit him with the house call kick. Danielson's down, and Swerve lets him know he's that dude. I don't know how y'all felt about it, but let me know over here, man. Let me know. Like, what did you think of tonight's show?
I thought it was good. It's been better than the past couple that we've had.
I'll say 7 out of 10 for this week. I know last week we said like 6.5, so
yeah,
give it a little bump up.
Yeah, 7.5.
Yeah. Danielson wants that song played at his funeral. Swerve got to put him 6 feet under. Come on. Crazy. I love my baby daughter and I love this business. I need Shane to help or screw over Brian. The healer stuff Swerve did tonight made Adam Page angrier towards him. Justified. There you go. Love it. I like tonight's show. 7.5 out of 10 for sure. So, So Hub sakes, we're going to hear Here Comes the Money, figuratively. 7.5, a lot of people are saying. Good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it better tonight than the last one.
Yeah.
Let's run through some of these news bits real quick, and then we'll just try to I'm going to get on up out of here as well real quick, guys. Penta responded to some of the reports that he might be in Orlando getting ready to talk to WWE. He said, no more gossip. My present is AEW. I don't know if that was to make sure he didn't get Phoenix can get time added onto his contract for injuries. Right, and I think he's trying to keep the peace, but we haven't seen them. Other people are saying they're refusing to do jobs. I don't know what it is at this point, Derek. Thoughts on your guys here real quick. Just you keep it short and sweet.
Yeah. I wish them the best if they decide to go. I would love for them to stay. They're going to have my support either way. I just fear that if they leave, I don't think that they'll be treated the way that they should be.
So you think mistreatment is on the way?
Yeah. If they make it to the main stage.
Interesting. And guys, if you want, you feel free to put this stuff in below. Also, what is this called? Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas could be the landing point for a stadium event for AEW in the future.
I like it.
Who's that? That's the Rangers, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Which I hear is a dope arena.
Okay. I figured you would know. You're the baseball expert.
Yeah, dope field.
I wouldn't be mad at it. They're doing well everywhere else. Delayed Grad says my present is AEW. That was deliberate. His future is NXT or SmackDown. Interesting. I agree with you though. The newest member of LWO Phantasmo. Gotta chill. Yeah. I hope they do a show out there in Texas. Wrestle Purist says AEW is hosting a stadium show in Australia during 2025. Possible venues include Sydney's I hope I'm saying this right, Allianz Stadium, Melbourne Marvel Stadium, Brisbane's Suncorp Stadium. So yeah, that's Sporting News Australia, giving credit to where credit is due. And that was what I just was talking about here with the Lucha Bros saying they wouldn't do business. And last but not least, Michael O'Cool might be signing to AEW. I know T. Ferg had brought this up before. Be on the lookout. I think at All In we could see him in a match. I think that Casino Gauntlet would be the perfect place to debut him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. At that type of event, that would be your best option to showcase yourself.
Yeah, best bet, get on the map, and I wouldn't be surprised if AEW lets them work both for a little bit or figure something out in the meantime. But listen, guys, I'm not going to hold you too much longer. It's we've been going an hour 5. I don't want to keep it too long. It's late. We got to get out of here, work in the morning, but we're out. Leave us your thoughts and comments below in a comment. I want to hear what you guys thought of all that news. What do you think? AEW going to Texas, Australia, Lucha Brothers. Sound off about Dynamite down below. Thank you guys so much. Hit the like before you leave. Leave us a 5-star review if you're listening on audio platforms. And for myself and the man they call Derek, we are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling. I appreciate every single one of you. Remember to be safe out there, and we are out. 1.